Hey guys, actually afternoon here, Monday. Not sure when this is getting posted, but new series. This is going to be Ken's time. We're going to call it Ken's time for now. Just where I kind of blab on for about 10 minutes and give you an update about what I'm doing. Probably include some sports and topics that I'm focusing on a daily basis, and just overall what's going on. So I'd love to have your feedback and any topics that you would like for me to discuss, and we'll kind of go from there. So again, Monday, cloudy. I give you guys always the update of weather, what it's like. It's been blah. It's blah. It's Christmas season. I hope the snow comes soon. I need something to look forward to, but otherwise this is kind of draining, this weather that's going on. So for this Monday, typically my Mondays are taking care of my dad, doing some running around, getting some to-dos done. Today, got the haircut. I know it's short. Candi hates when I get it cut short, but the sides are what drive me nuts. I hate when they start flaring out. I look like I don't know what you want to call it, like a Bozo the Clown or something. So weekend was good. Really just kind of hung out. Candi and I didn't do a whole lot this weekend. Typically now I have this Sundays thing going on where I hang out with Blake and his roommates and one of his roommates' dad. Typically, not always, because I am the Lions' good luck charm. Since we went to the Dolphins-Lions game, the Dolphins beat them, and then since then, every Sunday I go over and watch the Lions game with these guys. His buddy Bryce, a big Lions fan. Blake's a Lions fan. I'm actually kind of becoming a Lions fan, but I'm supposedly the good luck charm. The Lions have not lost since I've been doing this Sunday thing. They have food and stuff, so we hang out all day long. They get 2 TVs set up. One has NFL Red Zone, one has the local game. So I hang out with them all day long and then come home, eat dinner, traditional. Last night was a bummer. I got on Facebook and I get into this group of Dolphins fans, and everybody either bashing Tua or just the Dolphins look really sloppy right now. So kind of a bummer. They've lost 2 in a row. They lost to the 49ers and Chargers last night. So their playoff hopes, they were number 1 in the division 2 weeks ago. Now they're looking bleak to get in. So it's been a bummer. Later on in the video, I'm going to kind of just go through my picks of the week quickly. I don't want to bore you with NFL stuff, but I figured, I listen to enough of this stuff on the radio. I might as well give my own philosophy. I'm no expert. I don't have statistics and data, but just based on my knowledge of watching the games. Plus, I think the bowl games are going to be starting here really soon as well. So we'll definitely kind of discuss that a little bit. But I wanted to kind of bring you to an update. Shaggy passed. It's been a little over a week now. Been a bummer. I didn't discuss it when it happened. I'm kind of still struggling with it a little bit. Of course he's gone, but the nuances are what's kind of still eating at me. Hearing his nails on the floor. I mean, he followed me everywhere. I mean, going to the bathroom, he'd scratch on the door. When I pull in the driveway, he'd be sitting on the couch, waiting for me. So 16 and a half years of having a pet in your life is a pretty long time. Especially since Keenan and I've been married 22, so he was around a big part of our marriage. So and I don't know if Candi shared with you. I didn't get a chance to watch the video, but it kind of went quick. It was painless. He was jumping around the couple days before he passed, beating up on the Goldens, and then went quick. He ate a good breakfast, and then that evening didn't eat so well. And then we just kind of got this standing around, wouldn't lay down, just kind of looking off. I don't know if he had a stroke, or I read some stuff on doggy Alzheimer's, things like that. But the next day, he was up all night and progressively got worse. So I don't know if you remember, but he had kind of like what do they call that? I can't think of it. The dizziness. We gave him some pills for that maybe about 18 months ago, and that helped. So I gave him one of those pills, and it didn't shake. We went to the vet, and they just said, what kind of quality of life do you? I mean, you can always keep a pet around as long as you want to, but if he's not acting like a dog, then you shouldn't. So we had to let him go. It was crushing. It's still crushing, and like I said, I'm still dealing with I don't want to say the ghost, but you know, I'm always looking for them. I get up from my desk. I mean, just all these things that you become so accustomed to with having a pet around all the time. The first thing out of Candy's mouth is, let's get another one. No, I said no way. So yeah, Shaggy's gone. He'll be in my heart forever. He was my bud, and you know, the other dogs have kind of picked up the pace. I know Dax follows me around a little more than normal. So back to, you know, what I've been doing today. So I typically on Mondays I do a little running around for my dad. It's pill day. I do his pills on Mondays, and it's, you know, my mom passed away. God, it's almost been 3 years now. So I kind of, I don't want to say my father's caregiver, but I do a lot of things for him on the personal side that really helps him out. He's 79 now, still working every day. Shouldn't be, but it's his pacifier. Not even sure if he's making a bunch of money doing what he's doing, but as long as it makes him happy. So then on the other side, I cover his bills. I do all his finances with his bills. I do his pills, groceries, stuff like that. And the only thing that's kind of a bummer is, you guys may realize this if you have elderly parents, or you're going to get into that stage sometimes in life. It's kind of sad that you go from this point in life where you're a kid, you know, no cares in the world, you get married, and it's like, you know, you start having your own children, and these are the happiest times of your life. And then you start getting older, and you start thinking of mortality, and your worries for your kids become so much bigger, which I could do a whole video on that, of when they're young, when they become teenagers and adults, and you know, how to you know, care for them when they're younger versus older, and it seems like your worries get bigger. But then back to the, you know, the adulthood, it's kind of a bummer because you lose that relationship of father and son, and it becomes more of, you're almost like business partners. It's like he'll call, I need this or I need that. It's not, hey, how was your day today? Or, you know, let's go grab a bite to eat. It's more of like a business transaction, which is it's kind of sad. It really is. But someone's got to do it. You know, I've had instances throughout these last 2.5 years where I get so frustrated, I'm just ready to, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. Because I don't mind taking care of things, but when you take care of those things and then it becomes more work and more time because they meddle into what you're doing, and it makes it more difficult. Like, you know, some pills came up missing. So now I'm dealing with the doctor's office, the pharmacy, trying to get the prescription refilled. Insurance isn't going to cover it. It's hours and hours of agony to fix these problems. And if he weren't throwing wrenches in the things that I do, it would make it so much easier. But sometimes, you know, when they meddle into what you're doing, if it takes more time for me to fix the things that are going on, that's when it becomes frustrated. But we've lined him up with a new doc. He was seeing a nurse practitioner for many years. It was my mom really liked her, but you know, I told them years ago they should be seeing an internal medicine doc. They're just a little more educated than a nurse practitioner, especially if someone's 79 years old. So I kept his old doctor's appointment or nurse practitioner appointment because I don't want to blow that. But at the same token, we're going to see a new doc and kind of just go over the pills, what he's doing. You know, he's trucking. I mean, his lifestyle, what he eats, he's a heavy smoker, you know, all that good stuff. Knock on wood, he's a trooper. He's definitely a trooper. So we're gonna take him to the doc tomorrow for his new appointment, and you know, kind of see how that goes. So that's kind of the Shaggy and Grandpa Frank kind of thing that's going on. You know, easy talk. But if you have any questions on these I can't give you advice on how to deal with the loss of a pet. It's just, I don't want to sound terrible, but I think I like my pets more than I like people, and I'm sure some people will agree. Like, probably because they don't talk back and give you, you know, big problems. But Shaggy's certainly gonna be missed. So those are, you know, kind of two things that have happened recently with me. Like I said, other than the Dolphins lost last night, they're not looking so good. They were hot. They were leading the division, and they've dropped two games, and our quarterback just doesn't look good. The defense doesn't. At this point in the season, you should start being on a high, I guess, going into playoffs, and it's rough. So But, you know, Christmas, I'll jump around a little bit, get into the Christmas spirit here. Candy's been doing most of the shopping. I don't, per se, do the shopping. She's got a plan. The kids give her what they're looking for, and she handles that. I guess I still need to kind of figure out what I'm going to do for her, but we're kind of at this point where I don't need anything. I don't think she needs anything. I'm kind of bummed because usually, you know, we do 3 to 4 vacations a year, whether they're small, big, what have you. And things are just so expensive right now. So even looking at flights and going anywhere, it's just, it doesn't make sense. I don't want to say we're hoarding, but we're strapped down just like everybody else, trying to keep all our money in line and, you know, ride this out, and hopefully things flip here in the future. So we're trying to get in the holiday spirit, get ready for Christmas. All the decorations are up, but it still doesn't have that feeling yet. We have kind of coordinated with my brothers. Usually we do Christmas. The kids all come over. Their recommendation this year is let's do Christmas Eve with the Grigorchek family. So we'll get my brothers over, probably have some food, hit church, and then come back here on Christmas Eve, and then we'll do Christmas with the kids on Christmas Day. So that's kind of our plan. So let's just kind of wrap up this video with picks for the week for NFL. Again, Monday, I think the Patriots play tonight against the Cardinals. We're Cardinals fans tonight because if the Patriots win, they're kind of sliding as that last seat, which puts basically everyone in the Dolphins division. The Bills in the number 1 slot, Dolphins 2, Jets 3, and the Patriots would be in 4 if they win. So that's tough. Anyways, we got the Bills, I believe, this week. I think on Thursday. I think. I'm not 100% sure. So let's talk about Week 15 odds. I'll give you the line and also my pick. So we got the 49ers playing the Seahawks. Spread's 3.5 for the 49ers at the Seahawks. Geno Smith's been on fire, but I got to take the 49ers in 3.5 points. I take the 49ers to win straight up. They got Mr. Relevant Purdy playing quarterback, but the defense is way too strong. Interdivision battle, 49ers on that one. Colts and Vikings. Colts been kind of sliding lately. Jonathan Taylor's been hurt. Vikings just came off a big loss to the Lions, which woohoo, rooted for it. Like I said, I'm kind of becoming a Lions fan. They're fun to watch. Plus, I got Amon-Ra St. Brown on my fantasy team. But the Vikes are at home. They're going to need a little retaliation. They're looking to win the division. Spread is 4. Minnesota's given 4 points. I'm taking the Vikings with the 4 points in that game. We got the Ravens and the Browns. Boring game in my opinion. Ravens are, you know, they're winning. They're winning right now. Cleveland's struggling. Deshaun Watson's in the lineup. Browns are favored. I'm taking the Ravens. Defense too good. This is a tough one. Bills and Dolphins. You know I want the Dolphins to win. Bills at home. Probably going to be snow. Spread 7.5. 7 might be tight. I'm still going to take the Bills. They're probably putting 14 on Miami. They want retaliation. Diggs is fired up, so we're going to go with the Bills in 7.5. Falcons coming off a bye. Interdivision against the Saints. Saints are favored by 4. The Falcons, just they're not good. People are putting up huge stats against them. Mariota's not all that well, not doing that well. I'm going with the Aints -4. Here we go. Detroit Lions at the Jets. Jets are +1. They played tough this past weekend against the Bills. I'm going to go Lions -1. They just got grit right now. I know Jets are defense is tough, running game's hot, but Goff's playing out of his mind. We'll go with that. Chiefs just pulled out a tight one against the Broncos. Mahomes threw 3 picks. They still came out and won. Chiefs are one of the hottest teams in the NFL, playing the Texans, who are 1-win team. Spread is 14 in Houston. Straight up, the Chiefs win. Against the spread, I'm going to take the Texans. I think they keep this a little interesting. We're almost done. Here we go. Philadelphia Eagles, Bears, no-brainer, -8.5. Eagles are the hottest team in the NFL. 1 loss. Jalen Hurts is tight. The Eagles win easily. Steelers, Panthers, +1.5. Steelers are down. Mitch threw 3 picks. Pickett's out with a concussion. This is a pick'em game. I go with the home team just for fun. Carolina Panthers. Cowboys, Jags. Cowboys, again, barely squeaked one out against the Texans. Jags are hot. 4.5 is the spread. I think the Cowboys win the game, but the Jags cover the spread 4.5. Cardinals, Broncos, 1.5. Both teams against the Broncos. Both teams are kind of garbage right now. We'll take the Broncos at home just because it's a home game. Patriots, Raiders. Raiders had their chance. They blew it. Patriots are sneaking in. Belichick is a mastermind. 1.5 is the spread. I'm taking the Pats on the road for the win in that game. Titans, Chargers. The Titans are on a slide right now. The running game's not working. Chargers just beat the Dolphins 2.5. But I tell you what, the Chargers' run defense is absolutely atrocious. Miami did not take advantage of it this past Sunday night. Derrick Henry, 120, 150 yards in that game. 2.5 spread. Titans win a close one, at least by 3, is my prediction. Bengals, Bucks. Tom Brady. Old Tom needs to retire, man. Bengals, you got 3.5 favorites on the road. Playing Tom, Tampa Tom. Joe Burrow's hot. Jamar Chase is back. They're hot. I take the 3.5 points, the Bengals, to cover and to win. Giants, Commanders, boring game, low scoring. I know the over-under's 40. I mean, the Commanders are on a bye. 3.5. I say 3, so I'll take the Giants with the spread, but the Commanders win the game. And then the night game being the Rams and Packers. Both teams don't look good, but you got Baker Mayfield, the new revived quarterback for the Rams. 7.5 dogs going to Green Bay. I know it's in Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers just doesn't look good, so we're going to take the Rams in the 7.5 points. Packers win by 2 points, my prediction in that game. So those are my picks for the week. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I blabbed a lot, gave you some updates. I kind of enjoy doing this, so hopefully you guys like it. Leave some comments below on the video if you agree with my picks. Ask any questions about, like I said, about Shaggy, and also to dealing with elderly parents. But I hope you enjoy your week. You're getting ready for the holidays, and I appreciate you watching. Take care, and we'll talk to you guys soon.